Welcome in everybody. Today is our purple level workout, the advanced tier, which means you've probably worked up to this one. Hopefully you've made your way through a few greens, through a few blues. You found your way here to purple, and today's isn't for the faint of heart. This is the fabled EMOM, every minute on the minute. So the timer, you'll notice, it's gonna be beeping a lot. It's gonna beep every single minute, but every minute you're gonna have something new to do. So you can see here, we've got 15 push-ups in the first one. I'm gonna talk you through each of the movements now, explaining to you how this goes, and then basically we'll start the workout. If you'd like to jump straight to it, if you're feeling a little bit adventurous, you can jump straight into that by hitting the workout link in the description below. Otherwise, here are the movements we're doing every single minute. So every minute on the minute isn't the way that this one's written. We're not going to be doing all of the movements in 1 minute. We're going to be doing different movements every single minute. The theory is that if you can finish off the reps asked of you in as quick a time as possible, then you've got more rest time. So if it takes you 45 seconds to do 15 push-ups, you've got 15 seconds rest until the timer beeps again, and you've got to do the rest of them. Yeah, so there's no way to actually do this faster than anyone else. The whole workout is going to take a certain amount of time, but you are able to get more rest by completing the reps a little bit faster, if that makes sense. So for the first minute, we're going to be doing 15 push-ups. So you are still able to regress all of these movements if you like. Okay, so if you're going to do a push-up on your toes, you're going to squeeze your butt, push your heels back, straighten those legs, dropping the chest down to the floor and pushing away. So that's the full push-up. Now, with push-ups, you have options of where you'd like to put your elbows. You can have them out flared like that, works more of your chest. You can have the elbows in a little bit closer, works a bit more tricep, whatever works for you, okay? If you'd like to do knee push-ups, they work as well, as long as you can get your full 15 reps in before the timer finishes that 1 minute. For the second minute, we're gonna be doing 20 squats. So the humble squat, feet about shoulder width apart. If you've never really played with widths, you might find that having the feet a bit closer together is a bit more tricky to keep your heels down. Shoulder width is a good starting point. You're gonna push your butt back, keep the head and the torso upright, sitting down until your butt goes lower than your knees, if you can. What you're watching for, heels coming off the floor. So if this happens, you're going too low. If your butt dips, if you find yourself curling the lower back, then you're going too low as well. So bracing the core, sitting down until you break form. If you break form, go a little bit higher than that one. So don't go so low that you break form, is the sentiment there. Okay, after that, we've got boat twists, 30 boat twists to do in 1 minute. Also known as Russian twists, but I think we changed this to boat twist because you're gonna bring your legs up into the boat. So we're doing our boat hold at this point, and instead of just holding it, we're gonna twist. So 30 of these, tapping the fingertips onto the floor on each twist. Yeah, so we're doing a recording for YouTube, so I'm gonna ignore chat just for a little bit. I'll have a chat to you when we're done with the actual tutorial here. After the boat twist, we're gonna do our jump lunges. Now, you've got a choice here. If you're not super comfortable with jump lunges, I'm happy with you doing forward lunge. But the downside to doing full step lunges is we have 20 of these to do. So what you're gonna do is popping down into the bottom of the lunge. A jump lunge is actually taking both feet off the floor and landing them both at the same time. 1, 2, 3. So these are jump lunges. What's important with a jump lunge is that you're gonna keep the torso upright. So I don't want you leaning forward like this. So this is not good. It's not an efficient jump lunge. Keep the torso upright. I want vertical motion in the body as it comes up and down. Purely vertical. Cool. So 20 of those. After the jump lunges, we do our shoulder taps. Now the shoulder tap is at the top of a push-up position. High plank, also known as. Now, in order to do these ones well, you don't want to rotate your body. So you want to avoid any of this sort of rotational work. So spread your legs. Tap, 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 tap. You see that? So try and keep your shoulders flat. Try and keep your hips flat. Pretend there's a bucket of water on your back. Don't let it spill. After shoulder taps, we have butt ups, also known as froggies. So you're doing deep squat, okay? Deep squat, elbows in between the knees, hands in prayer. This is the bottom of it. 1 rep is butt up, hands down. butt down, hands up. That's 1, 2. Very, very easy movement, or very simple movement, I should say. Where it becomes spicy is because you're actually straightening out those hamstrings. You're going to a dynamic stretch for each and every rep there, okay? So after butt-ups, we're then doing kick sits, 20 kick sits. Speaking of spicy movements, so we're gonna go hands and knees. You're gonna lift the knees up off of the floor, onto the toes, and from here, you're gonna kick across to one direction and sit on your hip, then back, kick, and sit. So each one is counted as 1 rep, so you've got 20 in total, 10 reps on each side to do in 1 minute, and then you can rest for the rest of the time there. After kick sits, we're dropping into 10 burpees. Exactly what I need more of, okay? So a burpee is hands on the floor, thrust out, chest to the floor, jump to the feet, hands above the shoulders as you jump up, 10 of them in 60 seconds, whatever time it takes you to do. The remainder is rest. And then finishing off the whole thing with a plank, 1 minute plank. So forearms on the floor, kick those heels back, shoulders over the elbows, squeezing the butt, squeezing the quads, straighten those legs, breathe into the belly. And that, my friends, is 1 round. We have 3 rounds in total. So we're going for a total of 30 odd minutes, 30 minutes and that 20-second count in, and that is our every minute on the minute workout. So this is the start of the workout. We'll see you afterwards, Grace. If you've got a watch, you want to get it into cardio mode, some sort of mode that is monitoring your heart rate. Because we're in, kicks into the burpees, yeah. So as if we're doing this inside, if you've got a mode on your watch which also measures GPS, you can actually turn that off, okay? So you can turn the GPS off to save some battery. So I've got a cardio mode which I've specifically set up. Helps out with technology, and if you are doing your tracking of workouts, it doesn't have just like a spot on the GPS map. So you just switch it off. Don't need it. All right, here we go. Pressing go on that. You got 20 seconds to get ready for this. We're doing 15 push-ups, okay? Thanks, Grace. All right, everyone, get ready. This is tough. This gets a little tough. If you need to pause the workout, please feel free to. I've got 5 seconds to count in. We're doing 15 push-ups. Let's go. Ready? Awesome. So I'm gonna try and smash them as quickly as possible. Reason being is that as the trainer now, I'd like to have a little bit of time that I can talk to you. So while I'm doing the movements, I'm gonna avoid talking. As we're in the rest periods, I'm gonna talk about things I think about for that specific movement. So you wanna make sure that you're getting as low as you can. Don't let your chin or your chest slam the floor. If you want to, look, 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters is acceptable for the distance between your chest and your floor. So keep on pushing, and if you're done, stand up, walk around, okay? We have 20 squats to do. So I'm gonna find my position, 5 seconds, get ready for that beep. Let's go, 2, 1, go. So you wanna try and move at a pace where you're not really gonna leave the floor. If you're gonna do jumping, you're wasting energy. What I'd like is a nice, efficient squat. Good, there we go. Nice, efficient squat. If you're leaving the floor, that's a little bit too much energy. So it's as much about pacing yourself as it is about throwing all of your energy at these movements. And you see, I finished about 30 seconds. I'm happy with that. 30 seconds rest. Okay, we got boat twists to do now. So this is where it gets a little bit more tricky in terms of our heart rate and balance. So on your butt, now lifting those legs, go. Ten. Try and keep your feet as stable as possible. 30. Good. So you may see people do that movement with a weight. Awesome. Right now we're doing it without a weight. This is all body weight. You don't necessarily need a dumbbell or a kettlebell in your hands to make this one difficult. Because I think you saw me doing it. My feet are flopping around the whole place. It's everywhere. Try and keep your feet as stable as possible. They will move. They will act as a counterbalance to your twisting upper body, but that's fine. As long as you don't fall over, as long as your feet don't touch the floor, as long as you don't roll backwards, all good. Okay, let's get these jump lunges ready. This one, you want to think about the width of your feet. If your feet are too narrow, you're going to lose balance and fall over. Let's go. 8, 9, 10. Notice my hands are counterbalancing my legs. Nice, good. And that's the one, I'm watching my heart rate here. Hey Larissa, how you going? That's the one that's raising my heart rate. Hopefully up into the green. There it is, green mode. So, big deep breaths now. Now that our body's switching over to that aerobic mode, we're gonna do 40 shoulder taps even. Oof, 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 oof. We're going fantastic this morning, Larissa. It's an EMOM. Ooh. Did you get some kilometers in on the bike this weekend? 5 seconds. I'm not gonna talk while I'm doing these ones. I wanna try and smash them out. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7. 20. 60, 70, 80, 90, 20. Good. Breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. So you see for a movement where we're only moving our arms, definitely one that actually activates a lot of muscles around the body. Try and keep your butt stable. Don't let your body rotate, okay? Eyes to the floor, tapping those opposite shoulders. You see you're switching from 4 points of contact down to 3. You might find where you put your hands after each rep changes. You might start out like this, but as you go on, it gets further to the center, makes more of a triangle. Okay, we've got butt ups. Deep squat, elbows in between knees. Go, 1, 2, we're doing 3 of the 30 of these. Get the butt up as high as you can. That's 10. That's 20, 10 more. Yeah. All right, 25 seconds of rest for me. And the quads are feeling that one. So butt ups, straight into kick sits. You got 10 seconds. Okay, let's go. Down on the floor here. 3, 2, 1, go. 2. So hopefully the kick sits, we introduced them to you in the beginner one about a week and a half ago. And when we did them in the beginner's level, we basically deconstructed them. We broke it down into its elements. Core control, twisting, hip on the floor, straight leg. And what we're doing now in the advanced section, stringing them all together into a big old heart rate burner there. Okay, we got 10 burpees to do. Who loves burpees? Obviously me. Let's go, 2, 1. 2. 4. 5. 9, 10 burpees in 28 seconds. You'd think I've been practicing them or something. All right, go get your mats. In this rest that you've got left, we're grabbing our mats because we have a plank to do now, and it's a full 60-second plank. So, as this is an every minute on the minute workout, we're gonna be holding this for a full minute now. 2, 1, go. So forearms on the floor, elbows under the shoulders, squeezing your butt, squeezing your quads, breathing into the belly. So make any adjustments you need to in order to hold this for as long as you can. Make sure your butt's not up in the air like this and your butt's not sagging like that. You want your butt, your hips, right in between your shoulders and your ankles and your knees. All of those things in a straight line. If you were to draw your skeleton as one of those cartoon stick figures, you should be able to draw with a ruler through each of those points. So head, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, straight line. 5 more seconds. And then chat. You get a full 90 seconds rest. So do what you need to now. Up off the floor. That's one round. So hopefully you're warm now. Hopefully you're feeling like you can smash through a couple of rounds, because that's what we've got. 2 more rounds to do. Chat and YouTube. How are we going? Check in with me. If you're here live watching this one now, smush the keyboard. So let me know you're cool. Let me know you're alive. Otherwise, we're gonna keep on moving. Just keep on going. We got 45 more seconds more of rest. Remember the rules. Now, one thing that we do, that I haven't really spoken a lot about. I speak a lot about active recovery, how you want to keep that heart pumping, just to keep the blood going. But one thing that we didn't mention, it was reminded to me in a workout I did recently on iFit, was the fact that micro movements in your muscles as well, they actually help pump blood. So your heart isn't the only thing that pushes blood around. It's also the movements in your muscles helping to push on capillaries and veins and things to help them moving. So just by getting up and walking, you're actually helping the heart out with pumping. Okay, we've got 15 push-ups. Let's go, 5 seconds. Assume your position, team. Let's go. Good, that's my 15. How are you going? Thanks, Marcolito. This is a good one. It's exactly how you feel pre-workout. By the way, check it out. Gymshark is the brand that made this one. They've supported FFP for a long time, so I'm huge fan of the partnership that we've had there. Check out Gymshark's sale, Black Friday sale. This Friday, I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, stick a reminder in your calendar. Go check out their website, sign up to the mailing list. Check it out. You might actually be able to get this shirt if they've got some stock of it left. I got 20 squats to do. Like I said, we don't want to jump. Let's go. Good. Full hip extension in between each squat, okay? So you're going down as low as you can. You're coming up, extending the hips fully so I'm standing up straight. That's 1 full rep. As time goes on, you may feel like your squats aren't very deep. You may feel like you're not very stable. Your heels are lifting up a little bit. Practice, practice, practice. Like I said, if you're doing this movement now and you feel like your form isn't 100%, it's well worth you dropping to some blue level ones. Even some green levels just to relearn those foundations. We got boat twists now in 5 seconds, 30 of them, 15 each side. Go. $20. $30. Nice. So, thank you, Mikey. On the YouTube page, I've started splitting them out. We've got the 3 playlists on the front page there. You just scroll down a little bit. You'll find there's the greens for your entry level, the blues for intermediate, and the purples like this one here for a bit more of the advanced. You'll find there's a lot more beginner and advanced workouts up there, because I do want to offer people that are looking for something to get them into fitness. I want to make sure they're welcome with a lot of variety. And then as you push on a bit, we're going to do a few more advanced level workouts. But they're also because you don't want to be doing these all the time. Let's do these jump lunges. A good weekly program is going to be a mix of high intensity and lower intensity. So you wouldn't be doing advanced every day. And if you were doing advanced every day, it's probably because you are that athletic that you can actually do more hyper advanced ones. I've lost count. I think that's it. I think that was about 20. Because you're doing hyper advanced ones. Because everyone's got their own level, right? Now the blue level workouts that I do, a lot of them can be scaled. You can actually start to do things like pick up kettlebells, pick up dumbbells, and make them a little bit more advanced. Same with all this stuff. I could grab a sandbag. So if you're doing this one now and you're thinking to yourself, oh, it's a purple, but I can probably do more. 3rd round, I'll show you what we do. Let's go, shoulder taps. $20. Shoulders and hips, keep them level so that bucket of water doesn't move. Haircut, I indeed did have a haircut B-foot. I knew I was doing the advanced workout today, so thought I'd trim the sides to let some airflow past this heat sink here, the wrinkly head, known as the heat sink. How are you, B-foot? Welcome in, mate. Okay, we got 30 butt-ups. Now this is a quad burner. So much quad. We're getting a good stretch in our hamstrings, but feeling the quad. So down low, elbows in between the knees. Halfway. Oh, that caught up with me. Oh, shake the legs out. Once you've hit your 30, shake them out. Walking around. How was everyone's weekend? Did anyone get up to a big workout? I did not. My big workout was on Friday. We did 1,000 burpees. So yeah, 2 days ago. 2 days ago we did the 1,000 burpees. Or 3 days ago, I suppose. Yesterday was the worst. Definitely was. Kick sits, go. 20 of them. Here's the heart rate. Hey Keto, how you going? Oh mate, 2 more weeks till you heal. Fantastic. What are you recovering from, Keto? Remind me, mate. I know you've told me, but my memory isn't that good. Okay, Dom's paid a visit, absolutely. Second day Dom's. So sore yesterday. To be honest, the Doms actually started hitting me on Friday night. I was getting a bit sore. Okay, up, stand up. We got more burpees, just like I think I need more of them. Go. Hey, 10 in 25 seconds, happy with that. Hey, nice hat. How you going? Real foxy face. Welcome in. What hat are we talking about here? Obviously there's a bit of a meme going on. How are you? Okay, we've got 10 seconds, we're hitting a plank. So if you're watching, there's my mat. Let's go, plank time. Down. So, welcome in, raiders. Is it a raid? Yeah, it's a raid. Here we go. Twitch alerts have been very slow this morning. So welcome in. Sorry guys, I'm looking at my fists at the moment. So if you are joining with the raid here on Twitch, my name's Jeff, and every single weekday we do bodyweight workouts so you can join in with at home. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your quads, straighten out those legs, shoulders over the elbows, breathe into your belly. We've got 18 more seconds here. So holding. We're at the purple level workout, so that means advanced tier. So you should be able to hold a full minute plank. If not, I'd like you to check out the green level workouts or the blue level workouts. So think of it like game loop. You've got entry level, rare, and epic tier. We're doing an epic one today. So welcome in. Hey, how are ya? Foxy, I'm sorry, the raid didn't work. Or the raid, that's what's meant to happen. So welcome in. Sam, how are ya? Woody, Take Nook, thanks for following. Nick is hat, all right, we'll grab the hat. So this is actually quite topical, because all this month we are raising for Movember. I don't normally have this weird looking moustache, but I am raising money for Movember. We have hit $3,000 this month, okay? So guys, I am, like what Mikey said, I am doing a sweaty bucket hat. We're doing a YouTube workout right now. So we're actually recording this for YouTube. So YouTube, I apologize if it's not November while you're watching this, but you've got 17 more seconds before we hit these push-ups again. This is round number 3. We've got 10 more minutes left of this workout, and then I can have a real good chat to everyone that's live here on Twitch, twitch.tv/fit for purpose. So 3, 2, 1, go. Done. So tell me about your stream. How was your stream today, friend? How's things going? Here we go. So Foxy Face, thank you for bringing your friends in. Like I said, in about 8.5 minutes, we can have a real good chat to everyone. So yeah, I am a personal trainer. I became a trainer after I lost 50 odd kilos myself. So yeah, what are my favorite crisps? Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've eaten crisps, but I don't think I can, there's gonna be 2 actually. Sour cream and onion, or, sour cream and chives, or cheddar and onion. Either of those. Let's do some squats, come on. Barbecue's good, yeah? 20 squats, cool. So what we're doing Right now, the reason when I'm doing the quick squats is we're doing an EMOM workout, every minute on the minute. So if you do have an aversion to that beeping sound you hear, I'd mute the stream for a bit because you're gonna be hearing that beep every single minute. But what it means is that every minute we're switching to this new movement up here. So in 20 seconds, I've got 30 boat twists to do. The faster I can do them in means I've got more rest until the next minute beep, if that makes sense. So never, ever, ever sacrifice form, but try and get these in as fast as possible. 2, 1, boat, go, twist. It's 20. 30, good. So you see, because I did that in 15 seconds, I've got 45 seconds of rest. And for that rest period, I'm gonna walk around. Your knees are shot junk memes. This is one thing that I try and combat a lot of as well on Twitch. Number one, I'd always have people question and always have people try. Not just be falling into one diagnosis as well. I know a lot of people that have been told that they can't squat because their knees are bad. And then you go through some physical therapy and you actually get stronger in the muscles that you need to support your squats. And guess what? You're able to squat again. So jump lunges, go. Now, that's not to say that sometimes when people do have mobility issues and injuries, then yeah, look, sometimes they're beyond repair. And because I've just met you there, junk memes, we'd have to do a bit of an assessment, but I would encourage you, I'd absolutely encourage you to head to some sort of a physical therapist or a physiotherapist or a GP and just say, look, I'm interested in my health. I'm interested in trying to maintain some muscle mass and bone density, because as we get older, that's what you lose, muscle mass, bone density. And there's also something to be said about mental well-being as we get a bit older. So using your muscles, resistance work, getting testosterone from the fact that you're using big compound muscle groups keeps your brain active and has been thought to stave off things like dementia and potentially Alzheimer's disease. Here we go, 40 shoulder taps. Now keep your shoulders as flat as possible, keep your hips as flat as possible. 40 of these, 20 each side. I lost count there as well, but I think that was 40. Dusty Monk, look, I think you'll definitely be able to hit a ball, right? 2 more, 38. Thanks, Sammy, Sam. Sammy, 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 Sam, 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 Sam. Sammy, Sam, Sam. Done. Oh, well, 42's fine. That's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. So we're good with that. Yeah. Okay. Hitting the ball is not what you have concerns about? Correct. So look, sorry, I have limited time to be chatting, but I can talk to you about it afterwards, after this workout. If you don't mind, guys, if you're new here, you can use the question queue. Mikey, do you mind putting the instructions for the question queue in chat? I do have limited time this morning because I have a client coming in I have a client coming in 44 minutes. 44 minutes. So I gotta make sure that we finish this off. I answer a couple of questions and then I go. Okay, we're 20 kick sits to do. So if you don't know what a kick sit is, I'd encourage you to go back to the green level workouts and the blue levels. We do explain a little bit more this movement here. 3, 2, 1. All right, so you see there, Oh, Grateful Crown, mate. Thank you so much for that Prime sub, appreciate that. We do have an ad now, it's running. So I apologize, but 2 things. You can do this one. That'll help you to watch the workouts and get your questions answered ad-free, but also it'll help me to keep the channel going every single day. We need to make sure we're paying the bills, right? Okay, let's go. 10 burpees. 3, 2, 1. Ted. Get your mats. Get your mats now, because we're gonna hit the plank. Curly Casey, how you going? And is it LF Crocker or F Crocker? Welcome in, friend. 5 seconds. Let's get this plank in, full 60-second plank. Here we go. So breathing now. What I'm focusing on right now is shoulders over the elbows, straight legs. So squeeze your butt, squeeze your quads, push the heels back, straighten the legs. Breathing into your belly. Another thing I haven't mentioned about planks yet either is holding your pee. Now, if you've not heard me say that before, you might giggle. You might go, what do you mean, hold your pee? But people that are going to become pregnant or have been pregnant, the pelvic floor muscle, super important. Powerlifters or anyone that wants a strong core while you're lifting heavy weights, the pelvic floor is extremely important. And the way that you work that pelvic floor and the way that you get it conditioned is to hold your pee, or you just squeeze your muscles as if you need to hold your pee. 3 more seconds. Friends, that 3 beep right there signifies the end of your workout. Well bloody done. Look at you. Stop your watch if you've got that watch on. And I can show you now that with a EMOM-based high-intensity workout, in 30 minutes, I've burned 300 calories, which for me is it's a little bit of a benchmark of if I'm going well, if I've hit a good zone with my heart rate, is I'm doing around a calorie per minute. So, sorry, 10 calories per minute. My maths goes out the window once I start working out. 10 calories a minute means I've hit a very, very good intensity. That's kind of it's bouncing between the green and the orange for me when I'm doing that. So the high intensity workouts, if I'm doing 10 calories a minute, I'm on track. So team, thanks for joining me today. If you're here on YouTube, check out the collections of other workouts. The green is the entry level, blue is the intermediate. Purple's here, you wanna do them a few times a week. If you find yourself doing multiple purple workouts a week and you're fine with them, then please feel free to visit me on Twitch, twitch.tv/fit4purpose, because you might be in a position where you could potentially take on a legendary workout, which I don't do them often, but we can build you something. So join me on Twitch or check out another YouTube video tomorrow for your daily workout there. Thanks for joining me.